What's good, everybody? I'm Blitz5, and since prestiging for the first time, I've been using this really interesting default class called Hunter. So I wanted to make a video about this today, highlight it for you guys, recommend it, and show you guys how crazy this thing is. It's absolutely insane. It's insane for two reasons. One, because it's absolutely disgusting. It works really well in this game, and it's insane because it shouldn't be good because we're using a shotgun, a pistol primary, and only one perk. So throughout this video, I'm going to be kind of breaking this class setup down, why it works, why it kind of breaks down the perk 10 system. And the major takeaway of this video is going to be that the shotgun is extremely powerful with the barrel choke attachment, and that some of the perks are obviously a little overrated in this game because you can be successful without any perks. And considering the tracker isn't even that good anyways, it's basically like we didn't have any perks on to begin with. So let me get back to the point of this video and start with this class. So it all kind of revolves around the MOG 12. This is like the main bread and butter of this class. And the shotguns in this game are really, really bad off the bat. If you just started playing Black Ops 4, you might have noticed that the shotguns have been moved to the secondary position. I was kind of bummed to see this, and when I tried using them, especially the MOG 12, they're really, really, really bad. The range on them, obviously when you're using a shotgun, has never been that great, so you're always already at a disadvantage there. It only has 4 bullets in the clip, and it's not a one-hit kill. So that's the biggest deal here. Even if you're pretty close, you're just going to get a hit marker, and you have to hit them again. And when you only have 4 bullets, your capability of getting a multi-kill there is going to be pretty low. And it's just basically pointless to use. You're going to ruin your KD. You're not going to play well. You're going to hurt your team. So it's basically pointless using this shotgun. But then with this class, this gives you the ability to use this with the long barrel and the barrel choke, and this turns the gun into a one-shot kill and makes it absolutely disgusting and kind of brings you back to the old school Call of Duty. At least to me, it reminds me of Black Ops 1 spaz gameplay, which I've always enjoyed using shotguns. So to me, I like having it be viable in the game. So what's interesting about this is when you use a default class, if you have the weapon unlocked, all of your kills actually go towards the progress of your weapon in your inventory. So for example, you pretty much start off with the MOG 12, I think, or you get it pretty early on in the game. And obviously you're not going to have any attachments. So using it is going to be really painful, like I said. But if you use this class, as you get kills, you will actually unlock the attachments on your own shotgun. So you can eventually create your own class and do something similar to this in the game. Because obviously this class setup isn't ideal. Like I said, I don't mind that it's funky. It's using the pistol, the combat axe. I like all that stuff, but I wouldn't want to have tracker on here. I would just take that off and replace it, or move a couple different things around, maybe put on the acoustic sensor. But using this class in itself still works out and is really, really good. So that's the deal with the shotgun. Definitely give this a try. All the clips you've seen here in the background is me using this clip and getting a lot of multi-kills. I went absolutely ham in this game with the shotgun, and it was a lot of fun to use. And surprisingly, this also gave me a chance to use the MOG, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, this pistol, which is also really strong. This is the last secondary that you unlock in the game. So I wouldn't have used this otherwise. And obviously I'm not getting any progress towards this because I don't have it unlocked. But this thing is surprisingly also very, very strong. You can hip fire it. If you aim down sights and you're accurate, you can really destroy people. And with the high caliber and long barrel attachments, if you're hitting people in the chest and in the head, you're going to be doing a ton of damage. And you can put down a couple people with a single clip, which is absolutely awesome. But again, this is not necessary. If you were to eventually make a similar class to this with the shotgun with the barrel choke, you could put on a submachine gun or a sniper rifle, or just completely remove the primary weapon itself and kind of customize it from there. Then also with the combat axe, using this in the game really puts you at a disadvantage because you lose your specialist ability. And I kind of want to make a video about this on its own because I really find that it's a bummer that you have to waste your specialist ability and also use a point just to put on a combat axe, which is like pretty difficult to use anyways. You should be getting bonus points for using the combat axe, or like it shouldn't even go against your pick 10 system really because it's just hindering you. That's just my opinion. And then obviously because we put the pistol in the primary spot, we had to use underkill. So this thing is really using, to me, you could probably take off high caliber, you could take off the combat axe, you could take off underkill and tracker, and you have 3 to 4 things that you could take off and still work with in this game. You could maybe do a second, you can maybe move the shotgun into the primary spot and then use the overkill if that's possible and get a third attachment on that. I'm not sure if that's even possible, but that's just something I'm kind of brainstorming in my head that you could do with this class. So That's really interesting. And then lastly, moving on to the perks. So like I said, I really feel like the perks aren't that great in this game. They're kind of underrated if you really read their abilities. Some of them don't really do what, I thought they would do. Like Cold-Blooded doesn't really keep you under the radar. It's really Ghost now. It just kind of temporarily blocks you from UAVs and enemy score streaks. And then perk 1, there's not a ton of great perk 1s in the game because Flak Jacket has kind of been nerfed now because there's not as many grenades and all that stuff. So obviously, there's still good things like the Tac Mask and Engineer. So perk 1 to me is probably still up there a little bit. And then perk 3 has Dead Silence and Ghost, which have always been valuable. So if I had to pick one, I would say perk 3 has the best perks if I could only choose one. But really, you could go without these and just use the acoustic sensor, and that could give you all the information you need. If you're not familiar with what the acoustic sensor is, I just posted a video to my page this week about that, kind of breaking it down and why that's so overpowered. So to me, this was a great class to choose because it kind of, stirred up my brain on what I could create inventory wise, and also showed me that the shotgun can be absolutely filthy. So I definitely recommend you guys using this, especially because the maps are so small in Call of Duty. Just make sure you guys maneuver yourself in and out of positions where you're in a close range situation and you can just blow somebody away with the MOG 12 with the long barrel and barrel choke. So let me know what you guys think of this class setup video. I definitely recommend it. And as always, thank you all for watching. I'm Blitz5 and peace out.
Recon expired.